Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at the weekly challenges that we got. That starts on Tuesday, December 3rd. It goes to next Tuesday, December the 10th, 2024. Let's take a look at this week's weekly challenges and see what we got. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciated. Okay, we have a brand new Season 19 Season Pass. We just got a little update. I'm on the Xbox Series X. That update for me was 35.45 gigabyte. So just an FYI. Now, of course, it being a brand new season, our boost was right down to 0. And if you watch the daily challenge video, we can redeem our first 5% boost right off the first page. Go right to the season's page here. As you can see, I'd already claimed it. So if you are a Fallout First member, or you pay the 1,500 atoms for the season pass, you have this 5% score boost. So that was 5% boost. And of course, it being Tuesday with an extra set of challenges, I did use a score booster drink. And the score booster drinks are transferable between seasons because we can buy them in the Atomic Shop, where you can buy them using tickets. And of course, it's 25% boost for 24 hours, which means we can only use one score booster drink at a time. And that's why it shows I have a 30% boost going on. So just an FYI. Another thing I want to mention too is take a look at your perk cards. Your perk card system has changed quite a bit. You can find it right on the Bethesda.net website, and I highly recommend you do that. And that way there you get the full rundown, reading it for yourself right off the website. If I have time tonight, I'll make a video just to kind of show it off, but you can look it up yourself. But there's been some major changes on a lot of the cards, okay? And one of the changes here is called Starch Genes. So Starch Genes has been under luck for the longest time, and now it is under Endurance, and it's only a 1-star max, okay? And that's just one example of changes, okay? So just an FYI, make sure you take a look at your perk cards and take a look at the website so you know exactly what's going on, okay? And not just hearsay, okay? Let's take a look at the weekly challenges here. Visit your shelter 5. So in case you guys didn't know, you can get yourself a free shelter here in the game. You make your way up here to Vault 51. If you're a lower level player, I would say that's the hardest part, making your way up here. But when you do, that little quest is only about 5-7 minutes long. And after that quest, there's no enemies involved. You have yourself a free shelter, as well as some nice little items to decorate that shelter with. Now, if you're a returning player and you were playing in around Season 13 scoreboard, you made it all the way to rank 100, you would have got yourself a free sound stage shelter, so just an FYI. And if you paid for Fallout First just for 1 month only, and you claim the Vault Lobby shelter, and even though you don't pay for Fallout First anymore, you'll always have that shelter, alright? So the 3 shelters that I have, I've never purchased, I got them all for free, so FYI. Or through from 5 and Fallout First, whatever way you want to look at it. Alright, where is my shelter? Right over here. And all you gotta do, just go in and out of your shelter 5 times, and that's it. Okay, so there's 1 time there. As you can see how it's being tracked. So you can see. You just do this 5 times, that's all you do. Now this particular shelter here is the Vault Lobby shelter. In case anyone's wondering. I know it's a little painful, but simple as it is, it's all you gotta do. Alright, just one more time, I guess. I picked up an enemy there before. Alright, there we go. Is your shelter 5 for 5 done, just like that. So everyone should be able to get themselves a free shelter. And yeah, be able to complete this. Alright, what's next here? With a floor, wall, roof, and a workshop or a camp in free camp 25. So again, you can go ahead and claim a workshop. Any workshop in the map will do. And once when you complete that, you can go ahead to build your floor, wall, or roof. That has to be done in free camp. Or you can just do it right here in your camp, whatever you want to do. Whatever suits your fancy. Alright, let's find a nice little wide open up area here. Alright, so all you do is just go to your build menu. Alright, now you see the bottom of the screen. It says toggle camera. Whatever button in this view, that's what you select. You'll see that little guy pop up in the top left-hand corner, the guy with the little wings in the camera. And that's how you know you're in free cam mode, because that's your little guy down below there, as you can see him. Let's go down here to the floor section. And again, you can go ahead and add to your camp if you so wish, whatever you want to do. But you definitely don't have to. You can just build this stuff and then scrap it. And this is all I end up doing myself. Now, of course, you got to keep an eye on your camp budget. If you are close, you may have to scrap and build as you go. Right, let's switch this up. There we go. Right, there we go. Build a floor, wall, roof, and a workshop or camp. 25 for 25 done, just like that. Now, the only thing you got to be careful is when you do decide to scrap this stuff, which I assume most of us are going to be doing. Just be very careful you don't scrap something you don't mean to scrap, like a prefab. That would definitely suck. So to speak. As you can see there, I almost hit that button. Right, there we go. We're back down to our little guy here. Alright, what's next here? Just go ahead, drink a Nuka-Cherry 5. So again, we talk about this all the time. We do have these Nuka-Cola Collectron stations. And this is the Nuka-Cola Quantum Collectron station. Get this guy back in Season 11 scoreboard. And the Nuka World on Tour came out. As you can see, he'll passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products. This guy here will also collect the odd bottle, purified water, and nuclear waste, so just an FYI. Let's grab the 2 cherries off of him. Alright. Now again, when he goes on sale, he usually goes on sale once or twice a year, and he's usually bundled with other things. Now there's an OG version, back in maybe Season 4 or 5, down here in the resource section. This guy right here, so this is the OG one, I like to call it. And again, he'll collect, passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products, as well as the odd bottle or 2. And when he goes on sale, he usually goes on sale by himself for 250 or 500 atoms. Alright, so just an FYI. And then again, maybe once or twice a year, if that. And when he goes on sale, a lot of people are usually pretty happy because it just saves you a lot of time. And we can also buy this guy with gold bullion. From Samuel down here in Foundation, as long as you have a reputation of cautious with the settlers for 1250 gold bullion. And Nuka-Cola Cherry is very popular in the Wasteland. Between that and the classic Tyler County Fairgrounds, we have that Nuka-Cola stand. Right down here in Camden Park, pretty good spot. Lewisburg, and around the picnic table area. Even over here, the Nuka-Cola machine in Green Country Lodge is pretty decent. Flippy Battlefield Cemetery, the Nuka-Cola machine up here is pretty decent as well. In and around Morgantown Airport, that's pretty decent. We can buy them from Bubbles, which are over here at the White Spring Resort. Nuka World on Tour, we have the vending machines, and we have a bunch of Nuka-Cola cherries that are around, right? So let's go see Bubbles here. Just going to go to just the regular White Spring Resort icon. It's going to bring us right to the front door. Alright, so let's head inside here. Or we could just spawn inside, I guess. Now this is a resort if you don't have a Nuka-Cola machine, if you're short on time and you can't find any Nuka-Cherry to save your life, you can buy them, right? So we're going to take a right up the stairs, go to the tavern, go to the medical bay, get the big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to take it left to the store, where Giuseppe trades things for stamps. We have good old Bubbles here, and Bubbles there will sell Nuka-Cherry. And you can server hop this all day long as you have the caps. Even if you're on public servers with other people, you can just server hop this all day long and just fill your boots up with these Nuka-Cola products. Right now, one thing good about Bubbles inventory is not tied into the inventory down here at Nuka World on Tour. At the vending machines, this is also a free fast travel once you need to discover it. So let's pop down here. Sometimes there's a Nuka-Cherry right here. The vending machines are just down the road, around the corner. But I want to show you this little run that I do. You can just start your way up through here. You can check all these machines here. Now, to find this stuff, it really depends on the server that you're on. Sometimes they spawn in, sometimes they don't. If you're limited to public servers, other people are going after the same daily, weekly challenges as you are, so just an FYI. So there's a cherry right there. Let's go ahead and drink them. We were here just the other day, and it seemed like that server was a lot better than this one. There's a Nuka-Cola Classic in there. And I find every server is different, alright? So it's always good to kind of server hop. If you get on a server like I'm on right now, like you're having not much luck, you can just server hop, if you so wish. But the cherries are pretty good to find. We have another cherry right there, looks like. And this machine here, another cherry right there. Perfect. And again, the vending machines are just down here. And again, the vending machines inventory is not tied into Bubbles inventory. They're both separate. Alright, let's go ahead and check it here. There's usually a Nuka-Cherry here, but there's Nuka-Colas here today. And here are the vending machines. As you can see, Nuka-Cherry right there. Oh, there's two of them here. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and drink our Nuka-Cherry. There we go. Drink Nuka-Cherry, 5 for 5 done. Pretty sweet. Alright, what's next here? Alright. Let's take a look at this one here. Collect caps to 2,500. So that could be quite a feat. Okay. There's a couple ways you can get this done. You can wait for people to come to your vending machine, and it will count as that way. But sometimes, depending on the server and the people, it might take a little bit. Okay. You can get there by completing quests and completing events. By completing quests and events, you get caps. And especially if you're on a team with other players, if those other players on your team complete events and quests, you'll get a little bit of some caps for that also. Right, so just an FYI. Another thing you can do is there's a couple of spots that we can go to. One spot is up here at Morgantown Airport. There's all kinds of Scorched. If you're lucky enough to spawn in Collision Course, again, all kinds of weapons, armor, and chems. Just walk over here to the train station and sell it all off, and do that a couple times. You might have to server hop a couple times, obviously. Same thing down here in Welsh. We have all kinds of mole miners down here. All the shotguns and missile launchers and gauntlets. And again, if you use the hard bargain perk card, use great mentats, and that stuff will be 20 caps and up. And just make your way over here to the Welsh station. You don't have to worry about being overweight. You just walk over and sell it all to the NPC vendor. And again, you might have to do it a couple times, because obviously, you know, the vendors only have so many caps on them. And the vendor's cap is, you know, they're all the same. So if you empty out the vendor's caps here, they'll be the same at the other train stations as well. You have to wait to the next day. So just an FYI. Now, I like down here in Welsh a little bit better, because up in the Morgantown airport, as I mentioned, there's more melee weapons and more pipe weapons. You don't get a whole lot for them. So you're better off just to come down here to Welsh. Now, we're not going to complete the 2,500 here in this video. I'm just going to show you what I do. So we're going to go down here at the Welsh station, and we'll kind of clear out this little area here. And all we're going to do is just going to pick up all the weapons. And again, don't have to worry about being overweight. You get the vendor right here. And no weapons on that guy, that's weird. Oh my lord, are you serious? Anyone else? Well, that is quite something. There is no weapons to be picked up here. Or am I losing my mind? That doesn't even make any sense. Well, maybe it's one of the changes that they just made during this update. That is quite disheartening there. Oh, they got caps on them, I guess. It's, yeah. Wow. That's a little on the annoying side. Now, usually there's a couple of weapons up here. Huh. Well, how about that? I wonder if they're, oh, what was that? Yeah, there we go. There's one weapon. Let's switch weapons here, just in case here. Huh. Well, I'm as shocked as you guys. So those of you who follow my channel know that this is one of the hot spots I bring you guys to do this. Mind you, we are getting a good amount of caps from these guys. But still, that's a little on the annoying side. Okay, well, looks like it's going to be complete events and complete daily quests then. That'd probably be your best bet. Because, you know, just killing these guys and getting Just a bunch of junk off them. Okay. Huh. Weird, man. That is weird. Huh. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. Let's, I'm curious. Let's go up here to Morgantown Airport. I wonder if it's just the guys down there. I'm curious here. Because we've always gotten weapons off of, you know, enemies, right? That's how we do our daily, weekly challenges. Of course, like for, you know, the longest time, right? Let's check. Oh, he's got a weapon on him. Okay. Yeah, because all those mole miners, there's only one that had a weapon. He's got a pipe pistol up here. I wonder if they're catching on to us about our little scheme that we had going on. It's not that much of a scheme, you know what I mean? It's not, we're not cheating the game. But, huh. So as you can see, we're getting mostly pipe weapons up here. And of course, pipe weapons, you don't get a whole lot of caps for them. Let's see here. Yep, just a bunch of junk. Huh. Just a bunch of junk, okay. Well, either way, I guess. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess the best way to complete this weekly challenge then, if you choose to keep it, I might re-roll it actually. Collect caps 2,500 is complete events and complete daily quests. That'll probably be the best way to get that many caps at that time. Huh. That is so interesting. I'm glad we discovered this one here together. Wow. Okay. Let's go to the next one then. Destroy Robot 30. Many great spots where you can find robots in around the wasteland. Of course, we have good old Clarksburg. We have the upper section. I brought you guys there for the daily challenge video. Might be a couple in around here at Grafton. Of course, right here at Voltec Agricultural Research Center, whether you complete fertile soil or not, there's always robots around. Arctos Pharma. Charleston Train Yard, a bunch of Liberators. You have good old Beckley Mine Exhibit. Oxbow Weather Station, there's 4 Robo-Brains down there. Of course, anywhere in around Watoga, whether you completed Mayor of Watoga or not. Sugar Grove. Robco Research Center, just to name a few spots. Of course, if you're going after turrets are also considered robots. We have Harper's Ferry, Bloody Franks, Berkeley Springs is pretty good spots. Okay, let's pop in around here, Voltec Agricultural Research Center. I'll go after these robots here.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Phone hands are out of control. Evacuate civilians. Shoot down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to close the server.
keep going here.
Watch detects all supervisors down. Good job.
Yeah,
Responders
thanks.
proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe. You need to reset the farmhand targeting parameters. That should keep our people safe in the area. Be careful.
Scanning for fertilizer. Scanning for fertilizer. Acceptable levels of compostable material. Scanning.
Right, there we go. Just like that. Now, of course, as I mentioned, we completed some of it already by doing our daily challenges during that video. You can check that out if you so wish. I took you out to Clarksburg. All right. Hey, what's next here? Go ahead, collect a teddy bear 9. So I do have a couple of videos showing you some great spots for some teddy bears. Of course, we have up here the nice edge, just a little bit to the east, northeast, I should say. There is a red barn. Of course, there's a bunch of red scorpions in around the nice edge. There's usually a couple of enemies in around the red barn as well. But there's usually about 9 teddy bears up there. They're a little hard to get down. You might have to jump up and grab them, and it can definitely be done, but it's a little difficult. So I recommend bringing a frag grenade and throw it to the side of the building. You can get them down that way if you so wish. There's 4 of them here. Clancy Manor right here in the kitchen. Every teddy bear that we have here in the game at Tyler County Fairgrounds. The only thing is that they're all spread about. At the Camden Park, we do have the Dross Toss. And those are the places that I find that has the most teddy bears around. We could find the odd teddy bear around here or there, like, like in around, the Skyline Valley region, the tavern here in Flatwoods, for an example, okay? But let's pop up here to the nice edge, and we'll check it out. We do have a couple of frag grenades on us. I'm trying not to talk too much because, as most of you know, I just getting over a little bit of a flu. I do feel a lot better. Probably the best day I've had so far. Just my voice, if I talk too much, gets a little bit deeper and I start losing it. So that's why I haven't been talking as much. So there's the knife's edge there. As you can see, we have some glowing rat scorpions there, but we're just going to hit a little bit to the east here. All right. As you see, there's our teddy bears there, but the teddy bears are usually up on that little shelf there. And as I mentioned, you can try to get them off, but if you have an explosive weapon like I do, you can probably cut them off that way. Or if you throw a grenade, sometimes I'll throw a grenade right on the side of this wall here, and they'll all kind of fling down. So that's a way you can kind of get them down. But lucky for us, they're all down here. Now again, if you guys ever come here and these teddy bears aren't here, that means somebody on the server that you're on got here before you. It's not because they don't spawn here anymore. It's just because someone got here before you're going to have the server hop or try one of the other areas that I had mentioned. Alright, so just an FYI. Alright, so we got all 9 there, so that's pretty good. What is going on there? Alright, what's next? Weird. Harvest a wild plant or fungi 30. So again, a wild plant, we can also consider crops such as corn, razor grain, potato plants included in on this, okay? And of course, fungi you can find in most waterways in around the wasteland. A bunch of glowing fungus right up here from the wayward, make your way down here towards Flatwoods, and make your way back to a bunch of glowing fungus. Right, one of the best spots for glowing fungus is here in Nuka World on tour. Right inside the tunnel of love. You don't have to wait for that event to be going on. You can just go right inside, okay? Of course, we have a bunch of Aaronhold Homestead. We have Cobbleton Farm. A bunch of corn here at Silva Homestead. A bunch of Razor Grain Billings Homestead. In terms of brain fungus right here at Rusty Pick, which is a free fast travel. A bunch of brain fungus pretty much anywheres in the mire. Anywheres in around the Cranberry Bog, especially in around the Sundew Grove areas. So there's all kinds of options for you guys. Okay, but one of the best spots for this particular challenge is right here in the forest, because there's, you know, all kinds of plants that are just around, even just between the Wayward and Flatwood. So just an FYI. Let's pop down here to the Tunnel of Love, and we'll do it that way at the Nuka World on tour. I just took that picture yesterday. All right. And again, you don't have to wait for that event to be going on. Just go right into the Tunnel of Love right here. All right, there's a perk card that's not going to help us out for this particular challenge, but it'll help you out if you're a herbivore or other challenges. It's called Green Thumb. You twice as much when harvesting flora, so instead of 1, you pick up 2, okay? But even though we are going to be picking up 2, we're only going to get credit for 1. The only one the only crop that works with, I find, is brain fungus for some reason. So watch me pick this up. You see how we had 2? Oh, it does work. Okay, it does work. Let's try it again. No, we only got credit for 1 there. Let's try it here. 4. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, so we're picking up 2, but we're only getting credit for 1. I must already had 1 picked up. But as I mentioned, for brain fungus is the only one that I know of. When you pick up 2, you get credit for 2. Okay. Let's keep going down the road here. The train track, I should say. Just spam the button, that's all I do. Right, there we go. Harvest a wild plant or fungi, 30 for 30 done. That's how easy that is. There's a bunch more here too. Nice. That's how easy that is. You can make it as hard, as easy as you want, these challenges. And that's as easy as it gets right there. What's next? Let's go ahead, kill a mutant hound 9. So again, we can find mutant hounds in most places around the wasteland around super mutants, but not every time. Right, like for an example, right down here at Nugad, there is a bunch of super mutants around, but you won't find any mutant hounds for some reason. That's just one example. We'll find a couple in around Grafton. There's 1 guaranteed here at Grafton Dam. 6 to 12 here at Grafton Steel. Right here, probably about half a dozen here at Huntersville. And there's all kinds here inside and outside of West Tech Research. Just an FYI. Now you see I have 3 of 9 completed already. It's because of course we were there for our daily challenge video. So let's pop back up here to Grafton Steel. And we'll see if those guys spawned back in. And if not, we'll just go after the other guys. This is a pretty good spot. Lock and load these weapons here. Oh, they did spawn in. Good stuff. There's the first guy there. That still kind of bothers me a little bit about the about that whole weapon thing. It kind of aggravates me a little bit, actually. There's usually 3 guys right in here. Probably could have been killed by the explosion. Who knows? So the guy over there. I don't know if we can reach him or not. Oh, he's there. Nice. Yeah, I thought I heard him. Right, just like that, guys. All right. That's exciting, wasn't it? What's next? All right, destroying Assaultron 5. Now, the best spot for an Assaultron is unfortunately right down here. Someone else shooting at me here? They leave me alone, will ya? Holy mackerel. Alright. Sorry about that. Destroying Assaultron 5, so the best way to do this, unfortunately, involves a little bit of server hopping, and right down here in Watoga. So let's pop down here at our survival tent, a little bit to save some caps that way. Now, whether you complete a Mayor of Watoga or not, okay, the only difference is if you complete a Mayor of Watoga, these robots will be passive towards you. However, if you did not, these robots will be aggressive, alright? So just an FYI. So once you're here at the train station, Gonna make your way right down this pathway here. Now, one thing good about if you did complete Mare of Watoga, you can destroy one of the robots in front of another robot, and they will not be aggressive towards you. All right?
Sir?
Yeah, right on. Oh, you get a little bit aggressive at the end, only because this weapon isn't as powerful as some of my rifles. But as you can see, all the other guys, you know, this is the big cannon, and they just, you know, they didn't bother.
Sir?
Now, if you're brand new to the game with these Assaultrons, the best way to get them is you just cripple their legs, and that way there keeps them from moving and running around at you, especially the real crazy ones that kind of go invisible.
Sir?
That is probably the best advice I can give you for those guys. Alright, so there'll be one more over here. We will have to server hawk because we do need one more.
Sir?
Alright, let's go ahead and server hop here. And we'll get the last one. Get some pretty good time. Where are we going here? This way. There we go. It's as easy as that. Okay. Let's take a look here. Alright, so we are done. So again, I'm probably going to re-roll this guy maybe later on through the week. But you can try to do it yourself. It might take a little bit. Because how it seems like that method that we've been using for as long as I can remember, going to either Welsh or going to the Morgantown Airport, getting all the weapons and then selling them back to the train stations. Maybe there's enough people that were doing them. Maybe they just changed it for that reason. Who knows? That's it's a little annoying, but it is what it is, right? So again, probably the best way to complete this, if you do a bunch of quests, you do a bunch of events, and you'll get close. But 2,500 caps is quite a bit, and you can go ahead and re-roll that one if you so wish. I might re-roll it myself, but it all depends. That's pretty much it there. Let's head back to our camp here. We'll go over weapon of the day. Again, I apologize. This is the third video I'm making, and my voice is getting a little rough there now. Again, I'm just getting over a flu. I do feel better, just my voice after talking for a while. It starts to lose a little bit. Alright, weapons of the day here. This tactical cold shoulder, 4 times ammo capacity, plus 50% damage to cryptids, gradual freezing that reduces target's movement speed by up to 85% for 4 seconds. Of course, it has a hardened receiver, a line long barrel, a line stock, reflex sight dot, muzzle brake, cold shoulder paint, 20 times 8 damage, 20 times 8 cryo damage. Versatile shotgun shells, single fire. Of course, this guy here, the Furious Free State Suppressed Combat Shotgun, plus 5% damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. up to plus 45%. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage, plus 50 damage resist, plus 50 damage resist while aiming, plus 40% armor penetration. Of course, it's a furious effect. Hardened receiver, aligned long barrel, aligned stock, perforating magazine, short scope, suppressor, and of course this free states paint. 22 times 8 damage. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Oh yeah, the perk cards. Under strength, we have Master Shotgunner, Shotgunner, Expert Shotgunner, all maxed out. He has Scatter Shot. He has Skeet Shooter, Concentrated Fire, of course. Tenderizer. Enforcer. White Knight, Adrenaline. Psychopath, Better Criticals, Luck of the Draw. Lucky Break. Critical Savvy. And of course, under legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They all stay the same. And of course, they're all maxed out. And again, I highly recommend, before you start your day, take a look at these perk cards because they did change them. Alright? And you can find that out right on the Bethesda.net website. If I have time tonight, I'll make a quick video on what that is. But, yeah. Definitely recommend it. Alright, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr. Prince, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G3K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ghost, Primus, Chainsaw 9099. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.